What?
A postcard so I can tell people about our season.
Oh, they're on all the tables. What time is it? 7:26. Yeah, so maybe stay.
Want me to sit here or?
No, like.
Okay, do you want me to walk while I talk?
I think if you just
Pat my head and pat my stomach?
I think if you just started here and like
Okay.
talk for a minute,
Okay.
so that we get like a good shot of that.
Okay.
And then,
Head out. I'm starting with the car. Should I comb my hair? I'm not gonna.
is that a good shot? Yeah, I'm gonna have her stand there for a second and then she'll walk through. It's all. Don't yell too much. That's the new one. You can tell.
Should I go and like look around?
Who, me?
No, should I do that?
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make sure that I can get past through. So if you can come through, look around. Or I'll just walk backwards the whole way.
Do a dance.
I'll do a little dance.
I'll shuffle up.
I'll just probably walk backwards most of the way and then turn while you get up there.
Want me to walk backwards?
I'll walk backwards. I can walk backwards.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We are so excited to be here tonight because tonight is the night we start the fabulous 24-25 season. Brought to you by Mad Track Cycling, all in the heart of Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue under the big white dome. We are so excited with what's going to be happening tonight and for all the rest of the year and throughout the next new year. Here at the Lexus Velodrome, we've got pretty new paint on our surface. We got a great crowd, and best of all, we've got some of the best bike racers in the world. You will never see anything like what you see here at the Lexus Velodrome. people riding as fast as they can on the crazy 50-degree banking in the turns. It is wild, it's crazy, and it's great for a night of entertainment, all in the heart of Detroit. As we get underway, I want to introduce you to the guy that's going to tell you about everything that's happening here at the Velodrome. And I'm going to turn it over right away to John Walden Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We're back with Saturday Night Rumble number 76 here in downtown Detroit. We got a big season of racing. This is our first race of the season. It's still beautiful weather here in Detroit, but we're going to get it underway under the dome here in downtown Detroit. We're going to start the night off, start the season off with some flying 200-meter times. So let's go, riders. Let's get our riders up on the track. Big night of racing here at the Lexus Velodrome. Going to start out with some 200-meter times. Then we're going to do some scratch races from both our A and B semi-pro fields. Young rider 500-meter time trials, some elimination races, and then we'll get into a 6-mile Madison and a semi-pro unknown distance race. And here's our first rider up on the track, Rocco Rulin. He's going to get up on the backside here. See 3 to go when he comes around, 3 to go when he comes around. Rulin going to set the first time of the night. Getting up to speed, Rulin, fast summer this year. See what he can do on the track this winter. Rocco Rulin, winding it up. Gonna hear the bell on the next lap, bell on the next lap, bell on the next lap. All right, Rocco Rulin picking it up. He's gonna start going at the timing line, diving down into turn 3, all the way through at the black line. Here we go, 200 meters to go, 166 at the line. Pushing through that turn, 1 lap doesn't seem very long, but let me tell you, it hurts a lot. Rocco Rulin now on the pedals, all the way, holding a good line through turn 3 and 4, all the way to the finish line. Rulin, the nice little bike throw at the end.
And Rocco Rulin with a time of 13.29. 13.29.
13.29, the fast time. Setting off. The night is Rulin. Now we have Kevin McIntyre, K-Mac attack. Let's see if he can beat that 13.29. K-Mac all the way at the top of the track. He's already panting. Uh-oh. 2 to go when he hits the line. 2 to go when he hits the line. Remember, it's going too early. You got 1 more to go. McIntyre went too early. Let's see if he can hold it out for another lap. He's really going to be hurting. McIntyre picking it up. He's got 1 to go, 1 to go. Dropped down a lap too early. I think this is his first 200-meter time. McIntyre on the pedals all the way, rolling through to the finish line. K-Mac attack.
And Kevin McIntyre, 13.81. 13.81.
13.81, not a bad time, considering he dropped down a lap early. Now on the track, another Canadian. Rocco was Canadian. This rider is, see the number here, is this Ian? Ian McLean. 2 to go, he's gonna hear the bell on the next lap, bell on the next lap. Got a sweet basso, nice bike for McLean. Picking up that tempo. One of Rob Goods Jr.'s, here he goes, picking up the pace. Let's see what he does here. Down to the black line rider. All the way through the finish line. Here we go, 166 meters to go. When you ride into that red line, you're really doing a lot of extra work. You're going about 30 feet longer when it comes to the finish line, so you really want to work on holding that black line.
Ian McLean, a time of 14.68. 14.68.
All right, Donnell Anderson, go grab your bike. Let's see your time. Donnell with his pre-ride meal, some orange drink from McDonald's. John Kosnak on the pedals here. I believe this is his first race at the Lexus Velodrome. 2 to go. Bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. Aaron Savona getting his warm-up in. And here we go. Kosnak on the pedals. 200 meters to go. 166. Black line rider. Black line. Get on down to that black line. Push it. All right. Like I said, one lap hurts a lot more than you think it would.
All right, John Kosnak with the time of 15.81. 15.81.
All right, Jordan Khalil Kariga now on the track. Going to see 2 to go when he comes around. 2 to go when he comes around. Here goes Khalil Kariga picking it up. Look at that acceleration from this junior. He's diving all the way up the track, down to the black line. Let's push it all the way. Go. Jordan Khalil Kariga racing through the turns all the way to the line. Khalil Kariga is at the fastest time of the night, 13.29. Still Rocco Rulin holding it. Let's see here.
All right. Jordan Khalil Kariga with a time of 13.78. 13.78.
If you're watching at home, let us know where you're watching from. Parker Holman. What's up, Parker? Mr. Third place in the Ohio State Championship for some race. I don't know what race it was. And on the track, Everett Jankowski. Seeing 2 to go for Jankowski. 2 to go for Jankowski. Winding up that gear already. Here we go, Everett Jankowski. Can he beat that 13.29 set by Rulin? Rulin, the first one to go. Still sitting on the top of the boards. Jankowski pedaling through turn 2. Eyes up, rider. Get down on that black line. Jankowski winding out that gear all the way to the line.
All right, Everett Jankowski, time of 14.77. 14.77.
14.77 for the 14-year-old junior. And here's Julian Jankowski. Here's the bell. Jankowski picking up the tempo all the way down to the black line. Julian Jankowski coming fresh off of Junior Nationals. Jankowski, let's see what kind of time he can put down. Pound all the way. Can he beat his brother's time? All the way to the finish line. Jankowski looking at his legs, asking for some more. And Julian Jankowski.
And Julian across the line. 16.03. 16.03.
All right, now we're going to get into our semi-pro riders. Here's Buckhav, Eric Buckhav. Picking up the tempo. Buckhav going to do a flying 200-meter time, seeing 2 to go. Bell on the next lap. Eric Buckhav on the pedals. Here comes the bell. Buckhav out of the saddle. Eric Buckhav down to the black line. 13.23 is the fast time so far. Steam still being held by Rulin. Rocco Rulin, can he stay on top? Buckhav racing through the turns. All the way to the finish line. Buckhav in for a workout later on in the Madison. And Eric Buckhav.
All right, Eric Buckhav, time of 14.34. 14.34.
Mike Fraser watching from Huntersville, North Carolina. Here we have Holly Adejumo. Holly Adejumo taking a third place at the Women's Elite Nationals in the team pursuit. Adejumo on the pedals. Let's see what time she can put down. Let's go. Make some noise for Holly Adejumo. Here we go. Put your hands together. I believe the only female racer racing tonight. Adejumo blazing through turn 3 all the way. To the line, finishing strong.
All right, and Holly Adejumo, time of 14.59. 14.59.
All right, next on the line, Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio's on the track. Let's see what he does here, Martin Vecchio. And here we go. 200 meters to go for Martin Vecchio. 200 meters to go for Vecchio. Picking up that pace, Martin Vecchio throwing it down now. Vecchio ramping through. See him holding the black line. Great line from Vecchio. Can he beat Rulin's time? And it's going to be
And Martin Vecchio, 13.34. 13.34.
Rocco Rulin still with the fast time. Next up, Savona, Aaron Savona. Savona picking up the pace. Remember, Crank Cross next weekend. Aaron Savona, the Morning Cranks, put on a pretty sweet cyclocross in Madison Heights. Savona picking it up. Here we go. Let's see what kind of time Savona can put down. Savona waiting to the last second. Now he's diving through Savona. Let's see how that works out. Savona on the pedals. Savona on the pedals. All the way through to the line. Let's see what the time is. Rulin still with the fast time.
And Aaron Savona, 13.25. 13.25.
And where was Rocco's time? What was Rocco's time?
13.29 for Rocco. So Aaron into first place.
Savona, Aaron Savona putting on the fast time tonight. Next up, Savage. Derek, the Savage. Let's see what Savage does here. Savage waiting to the last second. And he's diving down the track all the way. Remember, the timing starts at the 200-meter time.
And Derek Savage with the new fast time, 12.84. 12.84.
Breaking that 13 seconds, Derek Savage. Now Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton, I think, is going to be putting down the fast time here. Nick Lawton. He's got a big jump. He's got 2 to go. He's going to hear the bell when he comes around. Here goes Lawton. There's the bell. Lawton picking up the tempo. Diving down to the perfect position. Nick Lawton now picking up the pace. Nick Lawton trying to get those pedals going all the way through turn 2. Lawton on the pedals all the way through. Nick Lawton, the current state champion for his age group, to the line, and it's Nick Lawton.
All right. Nick Lawton breaks a new fast time, 11.98. First one in the 11s. It's 11.98.
11.98 for Nick Lawton, fast time of the night. Next up, Jankowski, Brian Jankowski on the track. Make sure if you're watching at home, punch that like button. Press that share video. Let's get track racing out to everybody. Jankowski picking it up. Jankowski racing through the turns all the way to the line. Jankowski, can he beat Nick Lawton's time? Brian Jankowski.
All right, Brian Jankowski, time of 12.18. 12.18.
Now we got Mike Hartrick. Mike Hartrick on the track. Here he goes, Hartrick. Looks like he's in a decent gear, getting it up to speed. Hartrick riding high. Let's see if he can hold that black line. Down to the black line. Nick Lawton, who's got the fast time. Really holding the black line.
All right, Mike Hartrick across the line with 13.41. 13.41.
Nick Lawton still with the fast time of the night. If you're watching from home, let us know where you're watching from. This is the Lexus Velodrome. All right, we got Ben Glover, another one of our Canadians. Ben Glover. Here he goes. Can he beat that fast time set by Nick Lawton? All the way down. Glover on the pedals. Racing through turn 2. Got to work on keeping that upper body down. Ben Glover racing through the turns all the way to the finish line. There we go, Glover.
All right, Ben Glover, time of 13.22. 13.22.
13.22 for Glover. Next up, Alex Geese. He's going to see 3 to go as he rolls around. 3 to go for another Canadian. Coached by Rob Good. Geese on the pedals. He's going to hear the bell coming up. Got to start ramping up that tempo. All right, here he goes out of the saddle. Geese picking up the pedals all the way through into turn 4. Let's see if he can hold it. Down low on the track, holding that black line. Alex Geese on the pedals. Nice line from Geese. All the way through. Let's go. Yo. All the way. Alex Geese pushing it. Let's see what his time is. Doing a little wheelie there.
All right, Alex Geese coming across the line at 13.00. So 13.00.
All right, next up, Tim Bober. Bober on the track. Timbo slice. Let's see what he can do here. Tim Bober on the pedals. He's going to hear the bell when he comes around. Bell coming up for Bober. Tim Bober now on the pedals. Here we go. Bober waiting in the last second, diving down. Bober trying to pick it up. I don't know, that acceleration we saw from Nick Lawton was a lot faster, but here goes Bober. Bober picking up the pace. Coming through turn 4, still accelerating, trying to get on top of those pedals, and it's Tim Bober.
All right, Tim Bober across the finish line, 12.75. That's 12.75.
$12.75 from Bober. And now we got Tony Brule. Tony Brule, Papa T. If you're going to Iceman, this is the guy that'll be announcing the races. Him and Sarah Demerly. Papa T now on the pedals. Tony Brule. Here comes the bell. Tony Brule, I wonder when the last time he's done a flying 200 meters bend. Oh, he's got the shakes, got the speed wobbles. Brule coming through turn 4. Trying to hold that bike down. That 2002 Cervelo having a hard time holding the black line.
And Papa T, Tony Brule, 14.31. 14.31.
Tony Brule out there. Next up, Blake Beto. Blake Beto on the pedals. Going pretty slow up top there. Beto getting ready to pick up the pace. He's going to hear the bell when he comes through turn 2. Bell coming up. Beto, here we go. Picking up that pace. Here we go. Blake Beto now out of the pedals. Let's see what kind of time he can put down. Diving down to the black line. Now he's got to accelerate all the way through into turn 1. He's got 160 meters to go. Blake Beto on the pedals. He's feeling it all the way. Still accelerating. Trying to hold that arrow line. Getting on top of that gear. All the way to the line. Blake Beto.
All right, the mic wouldn't turn on. Blake Beto, 12.67. 12.67.
Blake Beto with the fastest of the bike shop team times. And here's Cash Adamski. This junior's fresh off of the national championships. He went and raced over in Europe this summer. He's cooking this year. 15 years old, but racing in the 16-year-old age range. Let's see what time Cash Adamski can put down. Can he beat the time of Masters rider Nick Lawton? Adamski picking it up, picking up that pace. Here comes Adamski trying to get it going. Cash Adamski now on the pedals all the way through. 166 meters to go. Cash Adamski ripping it up all the way through. Let's make some noise for Adamski. This junior's out there working hard all the way to the line. It's going to be Adamski.
All right, Cash Adamski, 12.34. 12.34.
And that's going to put our fast time with Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton. Now we're going to get a couple of our juniors. Here's Junior Slice. Gavin McPherson. This is Timbo Slice's nephew. He's going to hear the bell when he comes around. Let's make some noise for this junior. Everybody in the building, let's make some noise for this kid as he comes around.
And he just started riding the track 2 weeks ago.
Junior Slice all the way through. Hold that black line. Let's go. Put your hands together. Make some noise for this kid. He's got 166 meters to go all the way. Yo. Holding that black line, pushing it all the way. Gavin's out of the saddle. New bar tape for Gavin. Let's go. All the way. Gavin McPherson on the pedals. All right, nice finish from Junior Slice.
All right, Gavin McPherson, 18.27. And I will say, he's been riding the track for 2 weeks now. So that's pretty good.
Already faster than Timbo Slice. Junior Slice making his name known. And here's June Savona. June Savona really working on that toes down technique. Here comes the bell when he comes through turn 2 for June Savona. Let's make some noise for this junior when he comes through. Best interviewer of all the racers here, June Savona. All right, June, let's go. Savona all the way through. June Savona out of the saddle. He's got 166 meters to go. Savona all the way through, pushes to the line. All the way through, June Savona. Make some noise for this junior.
All right, June Savona, 19.96.
All right, fast time of the night. Nick Lawton, hands together, Nick Lawton. All right, now let's get into some real bike racing. Enough of that stuff. Oh, the cleans. Can't wait to see Sawyer back here at the track. All right, this is our first mass start race of the season.
All right, semi-pros, semi-pro A's, this is your 40-lap scratch race. If you guys are all together when we come around, I'll give you a single bell to start the race. Remember, don't overlap wheels and have a good race. All right? Brent, are you going to get pictures?
I just got a text message from Bruce Carlson, who was our head official for years. Says, hey, John, watching online from Great Wass Island, down east Maine, missing you all. Remember, eyes up and no overlapping wheels. Shout out to Bruce Carlson. Good to hear from you, Bruce. We'll see you at Nationals. All right, this is a 40-lap chase race. 40-lap chase race. So are we back to calling it scratch races? No one tells me what's going on. Luke Cavan. Remember, riders, eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Make sure you're shoulder checking. I have a feeling this might be a fast one off the rip. Everybody's ready to go. .40-lap scratch race.
All right, semi-pro A's. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, they're rolling. If they're all together on the next lap, we'll start it off. Cash Adamski checking his shoulder. And we're rolling. 40 to go. 40 laps to go. Timbo Slice pulls off the front. Now Cash Adamski taking over that front position. All these Keller Williams juniors wear the same kits, which makes it super confusing to know which one it is. I believe that's Ben Glover pulling off the front. Is that correct? Let's see here by their numbers. Now Vecchio to the front. Martin. Vecchio. Hartrick pulls off. Now Beto to the front. Beto shoulder trucks, pulls off the front. Derek, the Savage. Pulls up. Jankowski pulls through. Now Savona shoulder checks, pulls up the track. Timbo Slice. Timbo Slice does not like to pull off. Tim Bober, known for taking hard pulls. We got a small gap opening up. Bober fills in that gap. Geist pulls up. Glover pulls up. Lawton and Slice off the front. Now Timbo Slice getting arrow. Tim Bober's got a gap. Let's see what happens here. Tony Bruley checking his shoulder, looking for a place to go. And Martin Vecchio. Vecchio chasing down his teammate on the road, but there's no teammates on the track, at least not for this race, as Tim Bober's off the front. 33 to go. Now Blake Beto, also a teammate of Bober, chasing him down. Derek Savage to the front of the pack. Savage now picking it up. Tim Bober off the front. Bober trying to hold it down. On the pedals goes Bober. Bober trying to stay away. Cash Adamski setting a high tempo. Geese pulls through. Now that's McLean. McLean pulls off. Hartrick pulls off. And the gap is back open. Tim Bober pulling away from him. Tim Bober rolling off the front. Are they going to let him go? Vecchio looks over. Says, I'm not doing the work. Let's see. We got 4 off the front. Adamski trying to chase him down. Jankowski going. Oh, they're all sitting up. Now Vecchio. Vecchio picking up the tempo. Bober still off the front with 28 to go. Let's make some noise. Tim Bober, first race of the week. First race of the season. Going off the front early. Tim Bober setting the tempo. Letting everybody know how the season's going to go. Tim Bober off the front. Tim Bober picking it up. Still away. He's got about almost a half a track length. Vecchio and Adamski now pulling off the front. Adamski holding that wheel, Lawton going with him, Savage on it. Beto hanging onto the back. Tim Bober extending his lead. Bober extending the lead. Can he stay away? 24 laps to go, and here goes Adamski. Cash Adamski rolling off solo. No one wants to chase him down. Someone's going to have to do the work. Adamski on the pedals. He sees Bober in his sights. Rest of the field looks like they're sitting. Oh, Martin Vecchio back to the front of the pack. Vecchio keeping that pace high. Bernie Klinke watching from Nashville. What's up, Bernie? Richard Carson. Can't wait to stop riding that cyclocross stuff, Richard Carson. Get on down here to Detroit. Hang out with Timbo, the Glizzy Gobbler. Slice. Timbo just thinking about hot dogs right now as Cash Adamski catching onto that wheel. Bober and Adamski off the front. Let's see if these two work together. Timbo is off for a while solo. Adamski not working with Bober. Making Bober chase hard to stay on that wheel. They got a half a lap lead. The main pack is of 5 riders. Bober and Adamski off the front. It's going to be 17 to go for the leaders. Adamski riding Bober off the wheel. Bober did too much work early. He's got to hang on to Adamski's wheel. He needs to make Adamski pull him around, get a little bit of recovery. Bober on the pedals. Can he chase down Adamski? They're about to lap the field. If these two work together, they're going to lap the field. Tim Bober hanging onto Adamski's wheel. the 15-year-old racing 16-year-old on the front, chasing him down. 14 to go, 14 to go. Is the rest of the field going to let him catch? What's Bober doing? Get off the front, Bober. Adamski attacking Bober, then Bober taking a pull. I don't know what he's thinking. This is bike racing, baby. This group is blowing up. Bober and Adamski about to lap the field. Now Nick Lawton picking up the tempo. 11 to go, 11 to go. Bruley jumping onto the leaders, hoping he's going to drag him up there. Tony Bruley raced another race, a cross race this morning. Bober and Adamski off the front. Are they going to try to catch the group or just stay away? Raymond Valentin, nice to see you, Raymond. Hope we see you out here again this year from Puerto Rico. This is the Lexus Velodrome. Little information about the Lexus Velodrome. It's a 166-meter track. 15-degree banks in the straightaways. 50-degree banks in the turns. Now Adamski pushing on the pedals, trying to drop Bober. 6 to go, 1,000 meters to go for our leaders. Bober's got to close down that gap onto Cash Adamski. 5 to go, 5 to go. Adamski's about to catch the field. Let's see if he stays on it or goes up and over. Bober's got to get up there. He needs that second recovery. Adamski taking a break. Let's see what happens. If I was Bober, I would try to race right over the top. Let's see if he's got the legs left in him. He's got to attack Adamski right now. 3 to go. 500 meters to go. Tim Bober. Up and over, Bober. Up and over. What can Bober do? Tim Bober sitting in the back of the pack on Nick Lawton. Not a bad wheel to sit on. 2 to go. 2 to go. 2 to go. Hartrick picking up the tempo. Tim Bober staying on Nick Lawton. And Bober says, I've done enough work here. Cash Adamski riding away. He's going to win this race. Look at that. Still going for the sprint. Hold your line, lapped riders. Hold your line. And always getting caught at the line. Stick. And it looks like in that sprint, it was Vecchio, Adamski, Hartrick. So it's going to go Cash Adamski, Tim Bober taking second, Martin Vecchio third, Michael Hartrick fourth, number 14, is that Glover? Ben Glover taking fifth, Nick Lawton taking sixth, all right, hands together. Cash Adamski, showing why is the multi-time junior national champion, Adamski. Darth Crater, Andrew Crater. What up, Crater? Watch from South Carolina. Hope we see Crater and his crew out here at the Lexus Velodrome this winter.
All right. Cash Adamski, you go away for a summer and come back, whoa, really fast. Awesome. Nice race. How'd it feel out there?
Oh, it's so good to be back.
We're so glad that you're here. Was that fun?
Yeah, I can't wait to keep racing tonight.
We can't wait to have you keep racing, not only tonight, but the whole season long. This guy is amazing. Remember his name, Cash Adamski. He's already a national champion. He's going to go on and do great things. Good job, Cash.
Round of applause. Cash Adamski. All right, next up, we have a 30-lap semi-pro B scratch race. Salvador Ross Jr., hey, from McAllen, Texas. One of our regulars watching. Michael Trantow shouting out Bober. Bober Dog, Andrew Crater, loving Bober Dog.
All right, semi-pro Bs. This is your 30-lap scratch race. If you guys are all together when you come around, you get a bell to start the race. Don't overlap wheels. Keep those eyes up and make sure you're shoulder checking. If I signal you to come down if you're getting lapped, come down to the apron. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, here we go. Remember, if you want to try the track out, $40, get you a bike, get you the coaching, everything you need to get up on the track. After that, we have workouts throughout the week. I run the Tuesday and Thursday elite training workouts. Joaquin Kiley, our sprint coach, runs the Wednesday and Sunday sprint workouts. Monday night is junior and women only. I mean, everyone's allowed out here, but it's geared towards junior and women riders. And our race is underway. 29 to go. Rocco Rulin at the front. Now Buck Ave to the front of the pack. Setting the early tempo. Eric Buck Ave pulling up. Everett Jankowski now to the front. Julian Jankowski waves his elbow, moves up the track. Remember that last race, Bober went early. Like 30-some laps to go. Tim Bober sending it. Cash Adamski chasing him down. Those two were able to lap the field. Edijumo coming over the top of Rulin as McIntyre picking up the tempo. Says, let's wind it up a little bit. Let's see if we can thin this field out. K-Mac attack. We got a split in the group. Jankowski's go over Kosnick. As Kevin McIntyre really picking up the tempo. Eyes up, riders. Do not overlap wheels. K-Mac attack now pulls up. Now one of the Canadians, Ian McLean. McLean pulling through. Now to the front, Khalil Kariga, Holly Edijumo now accelerating away. Let's see if these juniors can close it down. Everett Jankowski trying to sit on that wheel. Rocco Rulin now pulling through. Rocco Rulin pulls up. Let's go, Jordan, come on. Jordan Khalil Kariga, let's give him some noise. Make some noise, Jordan Khalil Kariga. Come on, Jordan, get up there. Close that gap down, get up there. Can't lose the wheel, can't lose the wheel. You got to work as hard as you can to stay on that wheel. Can't sit up at all here. Everett Jankowski staying on it. McIntyre bulk to the front as McLean pulls off. Kevin McIntyre to the front of the pack. See if these two juniors will work together to catch the group. McIntyre to the front, slowing up the pace a little bit. He shoulder checks, pulls up. Holly Edijumo goes up, then back down to the black line. Eric Buckhav sitting in second. The two juniors chasing just off the back of the field. Edijumo checking her shoulder. She pulls up. Now Buckhav, Eric Buckhav now to the front of the pack. Rocco Rulin pulls through. McLean pulls up. And McIntyre says, let's go, guys. Picking it up, 16 to go. Lapped riders, hold your line. McIntyre picking it up. On his wheel, Edijumo, McLean, Buckhav, and Rulin. We got 5 off the front, 5 off the front. Edijumo looks back. Still setting that tempo. Now McLean out of Ontario. McLean pulling through. Buckhav out of Ypsilanti. To the front, he pulls up. Ruland also out of Ontario. McIntyre stays in Hazel Park. Halieta Jumo in Ann Arbor. Riders from all around the Metro Detroit area and Canada. You got to remember here in Detroit, Canada is just over the bridge, so we get a lot of racing back and forth. I race in Canada all summer long on Thursday nights at the Chicharo Club. Shout out to Nick and the Chicharo Club. Putting those races together. As Jumo to the front. 11 to go, 11 to go. All right, we got 10 to go. That's 1 mile to go, 1 mile to go. McLean on the front. Ruland looking for a wheel to jump onto. McIntyre on the front. He's still with it, yeah. Everett's just off the back, no man's land. Eyes up, riders. We got 8 to go. Jordan Khalil Kariga down a lap, but he's back with the group. Let's go, Everett. Push it. Get up there, Everett. They're sitting up. Let's make some noise for Everett Jankowski. He's been chasing for a while. Not giving up is the biggest thing. As a coach, that's the number one thing. Talent is awesome, but hard work is more important than talent. Khalil Kariga pulls up. Hold your line, Jordan. Ian McLean pulls through. 5 to go, 5 to go. Just under 1,000 meters to go. Halieta Jumo on the front. Going up and over the top. 4 to go, 4 to go. Jumo really ramping it up. Putting out a lot of effort here. Halieta Jumo wants to wind it up. She's trying to tire these riders out. Pull up, Holly. Whoa, no one knows what's going on. Off the front goes McIntyre, Kevin McIntyre. Rocco Ruland's got to chase him down. Ian McLean on the wheel. 2 to go, 2 to go. This could work out for Rocco perfectly. Can he go up and over? Chasing him all the way up and over, Rocco. Let's see what he can do. He needs to go. Here goes Ian McLean. McLean making a move. McIntyre on the front. Lapped riders, hold your line. Here we go. They're 3 across. All the way, Rocco Ruland coming over the top. Rocco Ruland slingshotting around these riders. And the winner of the Semi-Pro B scratch race, Rocco Ruland. Second, Ian McLean. Third, Kevin McIntyre. Fourth, Eric Buckhav. Fifth, Halieta Jumo. Sixth, Everett Jankowski. Seventh, Jordan Khalil Kariga. Eighth, Julian Jankowski. Make some noise to those riders. John Kosnak in 10th place. All right. Next up, we're going to get into our elimination races. Everybody's favorite, the Elimination. Come on down to the bar. Grab you a claw. We got some pizza. I don't know how much any of it costs, but
Rocco Ruland up to the finish line.
Full bar here at the Lexus Velodrome. So the Lexus Velodrome is a nonprofit. Everything we do for these juniors under 18 is at no charge to them. We sent 6 to the national championships with pretty much no charge to their family. Here's Rocco Ruland.
Rocco Ruland, what a great job out there. Is this your, how many wins have you had out here?
I can't remember. Honest to God, I can't remember.
Well, it's the first great one of the season, of this new season. You've been working hard all summer. I can see that. Where you been racing?
Mostly Chicago, Wisconsin with the Mavericks and all that. And a lot over Michigan, too.
All right, well, let's hear for Rocco Rulin with a win.
Rocco Rulin with his first win of the season.
Just have to kick it forward. And there we go.
I'd like you to get out of here safely.
And we got some young riders, 500-meter time trials. The Lexus Velodrome, like I was saying. Oh, here we go. Here's Junior Slice, Gavin McPherson up on the track. He's got a 500-meter time trial. That's 3 laps, 3 laps. All right, here we go. Think they're going to start him on the next lap. Oh, flying 200? Never mind, it's a flying 200. Carbon, that's the wrong helmet. Still time to change. All right, here goes Junior Slice. Makes a noise for him. Gavin McPherson out of the saddle. Picking up that pace into turn 2. Gavin McPherson going for it. Full send for McPherson. Can he go to the finish line? You can't give up now. Go, 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 all the way, all the way. Oh, what is that? You learned that from Tim? Celebrating too early. Gavin McPherson. He's like, I know I beat my other time. Hands on the bars, Junior. Hands on the bars.
Yeah, keep your hands on the bars, Junior. Celebrating too early. The race wasn't even over yet. All right, time of 18.37.
All right, next up, we're going to have a flying 200-meter time from June Savona. Then we got to get an interview with June. We got an interview with June Savona after this race.
So Gavin McPherson's time was very close to his first time. Let's see if June can better his time.
Next up will be the elimination race. Elimination race up next. Here's June Savona. He's going to hear the bell on the next lap. How old is June, Aaron? 10? 9 years old. June Savona riding the 50-degree banks of the Lexus Velodrome. Here we go. Let's go, Savona, all the way. Go, 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 go. Show your dad how it's done. June Savona pushing it through the turn. Here we go, hitting that 200-meter line. June Savona out of the saddle, pushing it up, 9 years old. 9 years old out here racing with the big dogs. June Savona picking up the tempo all the way through. Ken Savona finishing it out strong. Let's go, June, all the way. Go, 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 go. Keep pedaling, keep pedaling. All the way to the finish line. June Savona accelerating away. Look at that finish. June Savona.
All right. June Savona, time of 20.41. 20.41. Not bad for a 9-year-old. I know I wasn't doing this at 9.
All right. Now we're going to get our elimination underway. This is one of our premier events here at the Lexus Velodrome. If you watch track racing, then you see in the elimination race. But if you haven't watched track racing at the Lexus Velodrome, then you've never seen it done this way. We're about to get it ripping here. There's going to be a fast race. Remember, watch the back of the pack, the back of the pack. We're going to start the race off. They're going to get 5 laps to get situated, 5 laps to roll around. With 1 to go, you're going to hear the bell. When you hear the bell, that means we're going to eliminate or pull a rider out of the race. We're going to take the last place rider out of the race. This is going to happen every other lap until we're down to the final 2 riders. When we're down to the final 2, we will give them 2 laps for an all-out match sprint. Remember, riders, keep your eyes up. No overlapping wheels, and don't get eliminated. We're going to be pulling the riders out. Whoever's rear tire, the back of the rear tire, is the last one to cross the line will get pulled out or eliminated from the race. Here's our head official, Luke Cavender.
All right, riders. This is your elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, you'll have 5 to go. If there's no bell, there's no pull. All right, don't make a hole where there isn't one. Be safe out there. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and the elimination race. Elimination race is underway. Our 2024-2025 season of elimination races. Who's going to take the first win Thursday night? In our practice race, Tim Bober won, able to beat out Martin Vecchio. Let's see what happens. Remember, watch the back of the pack. Mike Hartrick says, I don't even want to mess with being at the back. Let me go right to the front. 3 laps to the first pole, 3 laps, so we pull our first rider. Eyes up, riders. Remember, watch the back. Tony Bruley now sneaking in down low on the wheel of Derek Savage. On the front, Mike Hartrick. 14. Ben Glover sitting in position 2 down low. Up top, Brian Jankowski. Blake Betto sitting in P2 up high. Tim Bober sitting in 3rd down low. Alex Geese sitting on the wheel of Betto. All right, pulling on the next lap, riders, pulling on the next lap. Savage, Bruley, and Vecchio in dangerous spots. Derek Savage down low. Vecchio trying to push over the top of Savona. All the way to the line, it's going to be, Savage, Derek Savage. You are eliminated, Derek Savage. Trapped in down low. When you're sitting in down low, you get the most drafts, so the least amount of work, but also you get trapped down there with Tony Bruley finding that out right now. Tim Bober looking for a way out. Bruley down low trying to fight it out. Bruley neck and neck with Lawton, and it's going to be, Bruley, Tony Bruley, you are eliminated by a tire. Nick Lawton playing it close there. Bruley's out. Nick Lawton almost caught there. Savona now still at the back of the pack. He needs to get up and over Cash Adamski. Now Tim Bober trapped in down low. Jankowski holding him down. Bober trying to push his way out. Jankowski checks his shoulder. Now Aaron Savona's got to go up high. Savona following the wheel of Cash Adamski. Savona's got enough left in him. And it's going to be, Bober, Tim Bober. It's not Thursday night. You are eliminated, Tim Bober. Bober got caught looking. Down low, Geis. Wait, no, that's not Geis. That's Glover, Ben Glover at the back. Glover looking for a way out. Savona needs to go now. Savona's got another jump left in him. Savona trying to go up high. Glover up top. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, Geis. Alex Geis. Alex Geis, you are eliminated. At the line, Glover and Savona able to push away. Now Jankowski onto the wheel of Beto. Mike Hartrick still in the front, sitting in second. Up top is Cash Adamski. Savona, can he get up and over? Following with Glover all the way to the line, and it's going to be Savona. Aaron Savona, you are eliminated. Now Jankowski looking for a wheel. Brian Jankowski on the pedals. Glover pushing up and over, holding him down. Jankowski's have to go down low. Now Nick Lawton. Lawton looks back. Lawton sees him coming. Jankowski trying to push over the top. Nick Lawton pushing way over the top. Whoa, Jankowski throwing that body around. It's going to be, Jankowski, Brian Jankowski, you are eliminated. Jankowski trying to push Glover out of the way. Glover not getting scared. Glover at the back. Now he's got to get over Lawton. Lawton's got a big jump. Lawton's got a fast acceleration. Let's see if Glover can do it. He's got to get all the way over the top of these 3 riders. Now Vecchio down low, and it's going to be, Vecchio, Martin Vecchio, you are eliminated. Martin Vecchio. Now Hartrick going from the front to the back. Hartrick says, all right, I'm done with this one. We got 4 riders off the front, 1 off the back. It's going to be the rider off the back. There's 1 rider off the back. Glover still sending it, doesn't need to. And it's going to be Hartrick, Mike Hartrick. You are eliminated, Mike Hartrick. Now on the front is Cash Adamski. Adamski keeping that pace high. Glover needs to get up and over Lawton. Sitting in second is Beto. Cash Adamski on the front of the pack. Cash Adamski holding him high. Blake Beto checks his shoulder, sees Nick Lawton. Glover says, I just did that jump last time for no point. I'm dead. And it's going to be Glover. Glover, you are eliminated. Matt Musao, what up? Another Canadian watching. James Edward, what's up, James? 3 riders, down to 3 riders. Going to make it to the final 2. Lawton's got a big jump. Beto needs to go early. Here goes Lawton. Lawton trying to hold him off. Beto trying to hang in there, and it's going to be Beto, Blake Beto. You are eliminated. And we're down to 2 riders. Cash Adamski down low. Nick Lawton up high. They're going to see 2 to go. 2 to go for these riders. 2 to go for these riders. Nick Lawton on the front. Let's see what happens here. Cash Adamski looking for the position, looking who's going to be the first to go. Nick Lawton's got a big jump. Can he hold off Adamski? Here we go. 1 to go. 1 to go. Let's make some noise. First elimination race of the season. Cash Adamski making a move, and here goes Nick Lawton. Lawton playing coy. Nick Lawton trying to hold him off all the way to the line. Look at this push. Look at Nick Lawton go. And the win's going to go to Nick Lawton. Held him off. Adamski thought he had it, but Nick Lawton with a big jump. The Masters rider showing the junior rider how it's done. Big round of applause for Nick Lawton. And that's the elimination race. We got a lot of those to go this whole season. First 2-day, the Oktoberfest. Not exactly sure which day that is. October 17th? I don't know. What day is that race? Cavender, do you know, Luke?
Nick Lawton. Oh my goodness, what a lesson. Woo! Let's hear it for Nick. Way to do it. How'd that feel?
Felt good, yeah.
You beat somebody about maybe half your age or something like that?
Yeah, but I think closer to a third.
Third, all right. Well, we can always count on you for a fabulous sprint at the end of a bike race, no matter who you're against. Let's hear it for Nick Lawton. Woohoo!
All right, we got 4 races left tonight, including this race. No, 3. 3 races left, including this race.
All right, riders. This is your elimination race. You get 5 laps if you're all together when you come around. If there's no bell, there's no pull. Down to 2 riders. You get 2 laps to go. All right, riders ready? Roll.
All right, and they're rolling. Like I was saying earlier, Lexus Velodrome is a nonprofit. We do basically under 18. All the racing, all the gear, all the coaching is no charge to these juniors. Our goal is to get the next Olympian coming out of here in Detroit. Now, not only is the Lexus Velodrome a bike racing track, we also have a running, walking, and skating track around the outside. We have a full weight room behind turn 3 and a full gym behind turn 4. We got pickleball courts, newly installed pickleball courts, if you're down with the pickleball. 3 to go, 3 to go, 3 to our first pole, 3 to our first pole. Kosnick at the back of the pack. Chasing onto that wheel. 2 to go. We're going to hear the bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. All right, here we go. Khalil Kariga making a move over the top. Rocco Rulin and Kevin McIntyre sitting at the front. John Kosnak at the back needs to get up and over. Kosnak pushing up high. Now Jankowski and Etajumo in that danger spot, and it's going to be Kosnak. John Kosnak, you are eliminated. Remember what? Jankowski trying to race over the top. Heli Etajumo making a move. Jordan Khalil Kariga sitting up. And it's Khalil Kariga. Jordan Khalil Kariga, you are eliminated. Julian Jankowski. Let's see if he can get up and over. See if he can get his brother out. His brother, Everett Jankowski, trapped in down low. Up and over, Julian. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Julian pushing it at the line all the way. Oh, I can't get it. Nice push. Give it up for Julian Jankowski. You are eliminated. Julian. All right, now down low, Everett Jankowski. Everett Jankowski. Next up is our Madison. Next up, our Madison. First Madison of the season. Holly Etajumo going up top. She needs to stay on those pedals. Everett Jankowski trying to stay away. And it's going to be, oh, Holly Etajumo. You are eliminated. Setting that tempo at the front is Rocco Rulin. Kevin McIntyre on his wheel. Phil Hughey shouting out Nick Lawton. Let's see, can Everett get up and over Eric Buckhav. Buckhav holding him off, and it's going to be Everett Jankowski. You are eliminated. Buckhav on the pedals. Ian McLean trying to get over the top. Buckhav trying to hold them off. They're 4 across all the way through. Buckhav racing through. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be, oh, Rocco Rulin. You are eliminated down low. Rocco thought he was safe till he wasn't anymore. Down to 3 riders. Looks like McIntyre might be feeling it, getting trapped in down low from Buckhav. Buckhav not giving any space. Nice move by Buckhav. And it's going to be McIntyre, Kevin McIntyre. You are eliminated. K-Mac attack, get off the track. All right, 2 to go. Ian McLean on the front. Mr. Thursday Night, Eric Buckhav sitting at the back. Here comes the bell. Buckhav's about to race the Madison with me. I don't know what he's doing. Let's go, Eric. You better win it. Up and over. Buckhav. McLean trying to hold him up. They're shoulder to shoulder all the way to the line. Eric Buckhav on his hip. Can he get, whoa! Bumping elbows and give it up for Eric Buckhav. What a race. Ian McLean making him work for it. All right, now that's the elimination race. Next up, we have our 6-mile Madison, then an unknown distance race. I'm going to pass the mic off to Christine Hughes. Here we go.
All right, give it up for him, for Eric Buckhead, Mr. Thursday Night, showing up on a Saturday. Bumping elbows there at the end. I might have to give the junior a warning for coming out of the sprinter's lane. But was that your plan, to take it from the line or wait to the end?
Actually, I didn't really have a plan. Just I was thinking about that Madison coming up next.
Just to survive?
I didn't plan to be in that long, so.
All right, well, you got John Hughes as your partner, national champion. All right, give it up, Mr. Thursday Night, Eric Buckhead.
All right, Eric Buckhead, we're happy to see you with a W out there. Our first Madison of the 24-25 season is about to commence. We've got 7 teams out there, so it's going to be wild and crazy for a while as everybody gets suited up. Our announcer going down to get into his team jersey. He's going to be partnered with the winner of that race, Eric Buckhead. In the meantime, we want to make sure we thank our fabulous sponsors, Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. We are also happy to announce that coming on as a youth sponsor will be AAA. And you know, safety's not only on the road, but it's on the bicycle. Dale Hughes, answer your phone, please. Dale Hughes. Dale Hughes. All right, once again, those fabulous Lexus sponsors, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. If you haven't seen a Lexus up close and personal, take a look at the one we've got in the infield. Yeah, we drove it in, and we've got another beautiful one on the outside of the track on the mezzanine. They're a beautiful, sweet-looking car. We've got 2 electric vehicles in here to match all the electricity generated by our great racers. As I said earlier, coming on board to support our youth program is AAA of Michigan. And if you want to get your name on the boards here at the Lexus Velodrome, contact us. We've got a special promotion going on. We'd be happy to put your name on the boards at the Lexus Velodrome here in downtown Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue. That big white dome. We're having a good time out here. All the racing put together by Mad Track Cycling. Yep, you heard it, Mad Track Cycling. That means we are a little bit mad and right on track. We've got a great crew of workers with us tonight. Luke Cavender is taking over the helm as chief referee. We got Mark at the lap cards, Lena at the bell, John Samet and Kevin Morrison helping keep track of the points. On the camera, Joe B. and Weston, Katie Peters. All right, I want to introduce our teams to you. All right. All right. Michelle. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, let me introduce you to our teams. You've been seeing them race out there tonight against each other. Now they're teaming up as teammates, but still racing against competitors over there at the front of the line. That's the young, fantastic Kashadansky in Team Pink. His partner over here on the backstretch, Derek Savage. Next up on the home stretch in the blue, Team Blue, that's Tim Bover. His partner over here, the big guy, Brian Jankowski for Team Blue. Team Orange on the home stretch, that's our announcer, John Hughes. His partner over here on the backstretch, the winner of the last race, Eric Buckhab. For Team Silver, it's Tony Bruley. And his partner over here on the backstretch, the pro from who likes to race from the back of the pack and win it, Nick Lawton. On the home stretch for Team Yellow, that's Martin Vecchio, a hometown favorite. His partner over here on the backstretch, Michael Hartrick. For Team Brown, over there on the home stretch, it's Blake Beto. His partner over here, Aaron Savona. And last but not least, for Team Neon, that's Alex Gies. And his partner over here on the backstretch, Ben Glover. Those two are out of Canada. They join us tonight. So let's have a great night of racing on the Madison. 6 miles, let's make it wild and crazy.
All right, riders. This is your 60-lap Madison. Points are going to go to 4 places, 5, 3, 2, 1. No double points on the last sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you go down a lap, it's minus 10. Riders on the backstretch, you got to wait and remain motionless for the first lap. Don't go through any exchanges. Ride safe and have fun. It's the first one of the year. All right, riders ready? Roll.
And they are off and running. All right.
Be a single bell to take you out of control. Forgot that little detail.
Riders ready? I mean, he's got to be famous. He's got to be like a famous announcer. So,
All right, the Madison. If you're a regular viewer, you know that it is our favorite race here at the Lexus Velodrome, but you know this race has been around for, over 100 years. It was started as in Madison Square Gardens, and it has become ruled the universe for the first 25 years of the last century. Anyway, when cars came into being, cycling kind of took a back seat, but in Europe, they held on to the Madison because it is the most exciting, the fastest of all the sports out there, of all the cycling. Bike racing on the track, on small little tracks, steeply banked, with very fast riders reaching out to throw in their partner, making that Madison exchange, and they are now out of control. At the front of the field, it's Eric Buckhab throwing in his partner, John Hughes. John Hughes getting ready to set the pace. They will have a sprint at 41, 21, and 1 to go. 3 sprints. The winner is the team with the most points. John Hughes gets a bit of a gap, but Tony Bruley closes that down. He takes over the lead. Martin Vecchio in yellow sitting second. Blake Beto, Ben Glover, as they get themselves in a nice, neat order. We're going to have an exchange here from, Eric Buckhab waving on John Hughes. In goes Alex Gies for Ben Glover for Team Green. Aaron Savona going in for Team Brown. We got a double exchange at the front of the field with Tony Bruley throwing in Nick Lawton, and in goes Michael Hartrick for Team Yellow. Most of these riders have ridden with each other from time to time over the course of the last few seasons. But as we said, this is the first time back since our last race in March. So we're taking it easy, starting out slow. We've got a fantastic season ahead. We've got the Mad Track winner, six weekends of great racing by racers from around the world coming to Detroit to show their stuff. And then we've got a whole bunch of Saturday night rumbles to keep you, Team Green making a high exchange up there. Nice way to recover out of it. So they pick it up a little bit with 47 to go in the bike race. And once again, it's Tony Bruley at the front. Bruley got his Madison chops out at the Velodrome at Bloomer Park. And over the top, we see Tim Bober making a bit of a move on the outside. He's going to try to get to the front of that field as he's going up and over John Hughes and the rest of the field. But look at this, Martin Vecchio kicks it in. Tim Bober driving it home. He's got to go up high. Whoa, stick, rider, stick. And there goes Michael Hartrick at the front. 44 to go. They're going to hear a bell at 41. Michael Hartrick pulling around Tim Bober. Jankowski's got to come in hot for the throw-in from Bober. Jankowski ready for the and they get very close on that. Whoa, almost out of control. And at the front of the field, it's Mike Hartrick. Mike Hartrick being chased down by Aaron Savona. We're going to have another double exchange between yellow and brown. Whoa, heads up, riders. Stick. Schmoly, holy schmoly. And Martin Vecchio down on the drops. He wants to get points in this first race in. Brian Jankowski trying to close him down. Blake Beto in third position, and Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio holding strong. He's going to win the first sprint of this bike race. In goes Tim Bober. Blue takes second. Brown takes third. So it's yellow, blue, and brown. Yellow, blue. All right. Michelle, you might notice Brown is missing. All right, that gave Team Yellow 5 points, Team Blue 3 points, Team Brown 2 points, Team Neon 1 point. And the pressure is on. Jankowski going in for Bober. Vecchio in from Hartrick. Team Brown making their exchange. Next up, Savona throws in Blake Beto. John Hughes chasing him down. Tony Bruley. So we've got 4 teams away in the front. 4 teams out front. Ben Glover from Canada trying to close that gap. Look at him go. Let's give that young man a hand. He's trying to close down that field. Try to get up there with the rest of the guys. All by himself, Ben Glover closing that gap. Meanwhile, we got a chase going on by Team Silver and Team Orange. Silver, Tony Bruley and John Hughes closing it up in the back. And we got a little bit of a gap by Team Pink. Derek Savage leading the field right now. Aaron Savona with the sights on Derek Savage. Savage getting ready to throw in Cash Adamski. So Cash Adamski, the young man who's been showing his stuff all night long, now takes a flyer off the front. I think they're going to try to get some distance on the rest of the field because they're going to have a bell at 21 and it's going to get there quickly with 28 now to go in the 28 to go in the bike race. Savage has got to come in hot. Okay, Adamski waves him off. Adamski taking a double rotation right now and chasing him down. Blake Beto and Martin Vecchio. In goes Brian Jankowski for Team Blue. And look at this, Adamski trying to take a lap on Team Silver and Team Orange. Is he going to do it? Not yet. Stick. Adamski out in front. Savona. Hartrick chasing him down. Adamski coming up to Derek Savage. And they've got 25 to go in the bike race. In 4th position is Team Blue. Once again, yellow leading it with 5, blue with 3, brown with 2, neon with 1. Whoa, Martin Vecchio off and running up and over everybody. Crossing over Tony Bruley, Martin Vecchio going for some points here with 23 to 22 to go in the bike race. Chasing down Team Pink. Everybody going all over the place, and it's Kashadansky still out front, but Martin Vecchio coming on strong. Whoa, for the throw-in for Team Yellow. Kashadansky chased down by Team Neon. Alex Gies followed by Michael Hartrick, and it's going to be Team Pink, Team Neon, Team Yellow. Team Blue. And on the track, still leading it out, Team Pink, followed by Yellow, Neon. Silver was in there, but they are down a lap. I'm letting the officials sort it out. All right, we've got 3 riders out front. All right, Tony Bruley hanging in there strong. Here comes Tim Bober now, Blake Beto, and Eric Buckhav. Bober going up and over Bruley, getting waved on by his partner, Dankowski. Bober doing some heavy lifting right now, trying to close the gap, get up to those 3 teams up front. So the points now are Team Yellow has got 8, Team Blue, Team Pink each have 5, Team Brown has 3, Team Neon has 1. Hot, 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 they're saying. All right. So we've got 12 to go in the bike race. Let's hear it for those racers. Come on, everybody. They're working hard out there, and they're doing it for you. Savage trying to hold on to the lead, but look at Martin Vecchio. He's down on the drops. He is a determined man tonight. His team is in the lead with 8 points. Blue and Pink follow with 5. And then we've got Team Brown is next up with 3 points. We don't have double points on the last lap, so it's going to be a tight race between Team Yellow and Team Pink and Team Blue. Who finishes first is going to determine what's going on. Ben Glover working hard out there. And look at this. Here goes Kashadansky. He's not going to let this bike race get away with 8 to go in the bike race. 8 to go. Stick, everybody. Spread out up there. Adansky takes a double rotation. Spread out. You go. Oh, no, no. Silver, stick, stick. I meant green, but oh well. Kashadansky just going crazy. Mike Hartrick with his arm out. Kashadansky showing the skills he picked up in Europe at the Nationals. He'll be going back to Europe to race again as he get ready to throw in Derek Savage with 5 to go. 4 to go in the bike race. 4 to go. Derek Savage breathing heavily down his back is Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio trying to get ahead, but Team Brown and Team Blue are competing for the next level. Derek Savage going up and over. Savage holding on to his placing as in comes Kashadansky for the throw and for the final 2 laps of the bike race. And Kashadansky going in, chasing him down. Michael Hartrick wants to get up and over for the last lap of the bike race. Can Kashadansky hold him off? Kashadansky going strong all the way. Michael Hartrick trying to get over him. Hartrick taking it home, and it's going to be Adansky, Hartrick, Lawton, Pink, Yellow, Silver, Brown. blue. Let's hear it for these racers. What a way to start the season. Woo woo! We're going to have a lot more of that when we come back here for our next Saturday Night Rumble on October 11th. 12th. Thank you very much, spectator. And then we've got our 2-day, our Oktoberfest. We'll have lots of beer and pretzels. By the way, the bar's still open. All right. Oh, my goodness. We're going to say this is final. May we say this is final, John Samet? All right. The winner of tonight's Madison, the first one of the 24-25 season. They won by a point. Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio and Michael Hartrick. In second place with 10 points, Team Pink, Derek Savish and Cash Adamski. In third with 7 points, Team Blue, Brian Jankowski and Tim Bober. In fourth with 3 points, Aaron Savona and Blake Beto. Neon was 5th, Orange was 6th, Silver was 7th.
All right, give it up for Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio and Mike Hartrick. You survived the chaos. We survived the officiating. How was it out there?
It was good. We had 7 teams on our first race out for the season, so we knew it was going to be a little bit chaotic, everyone a little bit just sort of getting their sea legs again, so to speak. So we knew it was important to stay out of the mess, and being a short race, we knew that you needed to be collecting points bit by bit throughout the whole race.
So what happened right there towards the end where you guys missed that exchange?
I should have been yelling at Martin a little bit earlier. We were coming pretty hot, and just didn't give him up a heads up to get him down the line for me.
Well, you guys still pulled it out by 1 point. Give it up for Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio and Michael Hartrick.
All right, now we have...
Hey, put your headset on.
We got June Savona up there. All right, we got a race between Gavin McPherson, our newest rider to the Lexus Velodrome, and June Savona, the most articulate spokesperson we've ever had at the Lexus Velodrome. So we're going to see these two have their first, well, Gavin, his first scratch race. June's had a few. So it's going to be 3 laps for these young men. As a reminder for those of you watching, here in the infield, the bar is still open. And the bar will be open at all of our races. 4 laps, 3 laps. 3 laps to go for June Savona and
3 laps
Gavin
to go right now. 3 laps to
McPherson.
go. Let's go.
3 laps. Yeah, let's hear for these. This is how it starts. Young guys working hard, young women working hard. 2 to go for June and Gavin. Gavin working to get up to June. June already raced today at a Mishka outdoor race. And look at Gavin McPherson going up and over. Gavin McPherson with 1 to go now. He's off the saddle. He wants to get to the front. June Savona digging hard to get back on the wheel of Gavin McPherson. Look at him go. Go, Gavin. Go, June. Doing great out there. Their first race. Let's hear for these 2 young men. And the W goes to Gavin McPherson. Nice job. Give him a rose, Luke.
Oh, I will.
Great job. Was it fun, guys? Did you have fun, Gavin? Did you have fun, June? Maybe. June raced a mountain bike race today, so he might be a little tired. We'll get Gavin up to the finish line. Hey, you can show Uncle Tim how to do it.
All right. In his first race against another human being, Gavin, you won that race. Was that your strategy to take it from the back?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. I know you had something planned that you said you were going to say when you would have won, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Kool-Aid man. All right, here you go, bud. Nice job.
All right, let's hear it for the young Gavin. Woohoo! And now we've got the race of unknown distance. We've got Rocco Rulin, Holly Adejumo, Kevin McIntyre, John. All right, Gavin. John Kosnick, Jordan Khalil Karega, Ian McLean.
All right. This used to be Bruce's favorite race, the unknown distance race. So now it's up to me. I'm the only one that knows how long the race is. It's anywhere from 10 laps to 40 laps. You're gonna get a bell with one to go, with one lap to go. All right? Riders ready? Roll.
And they're off. The last two I didn't get were Julian Jankowski and Everett Jankowski. So as they get organized here, they're wondering, okay, we know we got to do 10 laps, but do we have to do 11? Or do we have to save ourselves for the 40 that he mentioned? I don't know. Let's see. Probably won't be 40. But it could be an unknown distance. That's kind of like what I do when I go out on my e-bike and I'm not sure how far my battery will take me. Because my legs won't take me once my battery gives out. So Holly Adejumo kind of leading it out at the top a little bit with Rocco Rulin right behind her. Kevin McIntyre, John Kosnick, getting it revved up, Ian McLean, Jordan Khalil Karega. Holly picks it up. She's gonna
I
make
don't
it
know.
work
It's a
out there.
mystery. I wonder how many laps we're going to do.
I don't know. That's 4, right? Come on, stay in there, everybody. You never know. You've done 5. Let me again thank our sponsors while we're doing this. Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Germain Lexus of Ann Arbor. Visit them all to see the beautiful cars that Lexus has to offer. They are spectacular. And at the front, Everett Jankowski pulls off. Jordan Khalil Karega takes over the lead. They've gone 8 laps. I don't know. I got to try to think like, if you're a racer, you got to try to think like Luke. How many laps would Luke give you? Okay, they'd gone 9. They have to do 10. Riding at the front, Rocco Rulin next to him. Holly at the front. I like those skin suits, those Mad Track Cycling skin suits. You can see the M in there if you look. Ian McLean out of Canada. at the front now. Now it's Kevin McIntyre and Jordan jumping on that wheel. They've gone 11. I don't know. Yeah, they're just, it's like waiting for the downhill at Cedar Point. You're going chug, chug, chug to the top, and then they ring the bell, and then all heck breaks loose. You got to kind of pace yourself here. Hollyetta Jumo goes to the front right now. I don't know. What could Luke be thinking? Is he thinking I'm ready to be done, or I want to stay here another half hour because that'll take us to 40 laps? Holly picking up the pace. Everett sitting on her wheel. Jordan looking good there in third. Ian McLean, look at them, nicely spaced out. Rocco Rulin, they're ready for a sprint whenever it might come. They've gone 14 laps. They'll have gone 15 when they cross the line. And now Everett Jankowski at the front. Jordan pulls up and Ian McLean takes over. Rocco Rulin. Round and round they go. They've gone 16 laps. What is Luke thinking? Whoa, one to go. Off the saddles and going for it. Rocco Rulin in the nice position right there, but Kevin McIntyre coming on strong. Hold your lines all the way around, and it is going to be another W for Rocco Rulin. In second, Kevin McIntyre, Ian McLean, Jordan Khalil-Correga, Everett Jankowski, and Hollyetta Jumo. Nice call out there, Luke Cavender. Thank you to all of our officials. We're going to get to the podium right now. To the podium, we just need our top three in the Madison, which is going to be Team Blue, Team Pink, and Team Yellow. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back here October 12th for another Saturday Night Rumble.
All right, give it up for Rocco Rulin winning the unknown distance race, where I was the only one that knew how many laps there were. Were you just in the right spot at the right time?
In many ways, yes.
There you go. Well, congratulations on winning the last race of the night. Here's your rose. Get back to Canada safely. Give it up for Rocco Rulin.
Yeah, Rocco
winner
Rulin.
of the unknown distance race.
Once again, we've got races October 12th, another Saturday Night Rumble, and then we've got Oktoberfest, the 18th and 19th. We have got
podiums to top three Madison teams. Podiums for the top three Madison teams.
All right, thank you for tuning in. See you in a couple weeks.
Podiums for top three Madison teams. I believe it's yellow, pink, and blue. Yellow, pink, and blue to the podiums. Hey, Bober, quit talking. And John, you get to come over here and do this.
All right. Saturday Night Rumble number 76 here at the Lexus Velodrome. Let's start it off with our two young juniors. I want to get both you guys on the top step. Let's get Gavin McPherson and June Savona. McPherson and Savona up to the top step. Up, both of you guys on the one. June, move up. Share that podium. Let's go, hands up. Put your hands together for these kids. Look at those tan lines on Savona. Tan lines or dirt lines, who knows? Give it up for those juniors. All right. All right, and podiums for the first Madison of the 2024-2025 season. In the semi-pro, Madison coming in third place, Team Blue, Brian Jankowski and Tim Bober. In second place, missing out by just 1 point, Team Pink, Derek Savage and Cash Adamski. And the winners of Saturday Night Rumble number 76, Semi-Pro A Madison, Team Yellow, Mike Hartrick and Martin Vecchio. All right, everybody put your hands together. Martin Vecchio and Michael Hartrick getting the win. First race of the season, Saturday Night Rumble number 76 here at the Lexus Velodrome in downtown Detroit. All right, we're back in a couple weeks. Next Saturday Night Rumble is October 12th, and the next 2 day is October 18th and 19th. All right, we'll see you guys back here on October 12th. For the Lexus Velodrome, we want to thank Meade Lexus of Lakeside. Meade Lexus. And Lexus of Ann Arbor. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you soon.